Going for a peanut. Psych! Psych! Don't know where I'm going. I just make like, oh, he's got a friend now. Uh-oh. Well, these guys the other day were dive bombing the geese. I thought that was hilarious.
So we're gonna feed them and have some fun first.
Ooh. Anyways, good day, tubes. How is she hanging today? All pretty good and stuff here. Busy, busy. Busy, busy. I've been digging like crazy. Everywhere. Awesome. So, I've had my machine back in the back there since the other night. The little machine, it hasn't been up here. Like, well, there's no point in loading it. It's got like all these cremations to do back there, day after day after day here, and day after day after day, and figured I might as well just leave the machine back there. Oh man, I locked the door. So that's what I did. Left the machine there. Tomorrow I got another one back there, so I'll probably just leave her back there again tonight. But then I'll have to bring it up after because I got another one to do, cremation, up here, closer to up here. And then, holy cow, I think I'm caught up. But anyways, I got this dropped off the other day. The guy from the funeral home has a mower and stuff in his place there, and he, I think this is a spindle off his mower or something. And this is like the spindle hub assembly thing there, but this, the bearing on the one end here seized up, he said. So he wanted me to see if I could get it off for him, but oh geez, dude, he's kind of wrecked that up a little bit. Trying to get her off, I guess. Looks like he's had a puller on there. Wow, that thing's pretty much screwed. I don't even know if I'm gonna do anything with that. I was never really looked at her that close. I'm gonna have to ask him about that. Those threads don't look very good on there. But anyways, he wanted me to try to get this inner bearing race off here, and I'm like, yeah, I should be able to do that. Heat her up with a torch, and then you know. But looking at these threads now, boy oh boy, that's maybe not looking too good. So he might have to buy a new spindle assembly here for it. I don't know. Alright, well, I sent him a text there on that thing. I haven't heard back, so I don't know. I'm not going to do anything with it until I hear from him. I was going to pull that off today, but those threads are pretty bad on that thing. I guess he's tried to get it off. He said he was using just a propane torch. But he's mashed them up pretty bad. Down the side here too, like that'll You might be able to reface that again, but I might have a die for that. Maybe. I don't know. But anyways, 'tis the season, unfortunately, to start weed whacking again. I freaking hate weed whacking. So we got to take our saw blade off. I can't remember what I was using the saw blade for now. A while back, I guess I was sawing something. Oh, that one's not gonna fit. Hang on, I gotta get a bigger feller here. I got a drawer full of them. Every time you buy a piece of still equipment, you get one of these and one of these, and just with this one here, you'll get a little pin, but I just use my screwdriver. And this is a reverse thread, loosen nut. Oh, I get it locked in. So I'm taking this off to put on the trimmer line head. And when I took this off, I put the head somewhere. I don't know where now though. It has conveniently disappeared on itself. I looked around quickly for it, but I couldn't pick it up somewhere, so. No big deal. I've got new ones here because I could probably get more than a year out of them, but I find after a year they, well, I'll show you. Let's get the new one unwrapped here. I'll show you. They take quite a bit of abuse, these things. And where the line comes out of them too, they take quite a beating there too, so that is a new one. And what I was wanting to show you here was this clipped on cap. Okay, so that is the new one, and that is an old one. They get pretty beat up, you know. They're always spinning so fast and you're just barely skimming the ground, so they get pretty beat up, so I'll throw on a new one here and then we'll give her a test fire. I didn't bring my special screw little micro frickin' socket to adjust the carburetor if we need to. Hopefully it's good. And I will need my little screwdriver again. What the crap? There. Okay, that should be good. Now the line that's in this is kind of crap. It's still line, but it's more like plastic. Yes, I know trimmer line is plastic, but this stuff is like frickin' plastic. You know what I mean? It's like hard, dense, really crappy plastic, and it won't last very long in there. So I've got a whole pail of other stuff, but I might as well use that up first, I guess, when I start going here. And it won't take long to burn through that, and then just replace it with the better stuff I use. Okay, so we'll fire it up. Hopefully it's all good. Like I say, my little tuning screw, wrenchy thingy, what do you call it, micro socket thingy, is actually from a little kit. I think it's a 1.5 millimeter socket, 6-point socket. It's a little kit I actually got at Princess Auto for working on the RC car stuff way back. Okay, ready? One pull. This stuff all twisted up and crappy. That's That's what I'm talking about. It's just freaking garbage. Darn it! Sounds like it was gonna run. That sucks because I don't really want to do trimming because trimming sucks. There is so friggin' much trimming to do out here by yourself. Trimming, mowing, funerals, selling plots, answering phones, returning phone calls, showing people where plots are. I mean, on and on. It never ends. Opening and closing the gates. Like, those are all my responsibilities, but when they're all into one hole like this and you got to get them all done, it friggin' sucks. So I you know, for one person, keep up as best I can. It's really not too bad, I don't think. They're the way she works, though. I don't know if I'll maybe hire another kid or something this summer, maybe, to help me. That was pretty nice last year to take a little bit of, you know, stress off of me to not have to worry about all the trimming. Send him out with the whacker and some string and some gas, and he brought his own water and stuff like that, and then, you know, off he went. So I don't know, I might do it. It's the first year I did her last year like that. I know I've been doing her all the years I've been here, since 2003, so I don't know, I'll probably try to keep up to her again, but then it all depends how busy I get with funerals. If I get real busy with funerals, well, unfortunately, trimming sure doesn't get done, and sometimes grass cutting doesn't get done. But yeah, so here's one of the reasons why I picked up the little Mini X for digging these cremation holes. You know, I like digging holes, but when you got to dig through crap like this and you got to bar it all the time just for getting a, you know, a 12 by 12 hole, it friggin' sucks. So this busted through it pretty good. Now, mind you, last night we did have a bit of rain, actually a lot of rain. Everything's really wet still. I would like to be out mowing now, and I'm waiting for the funeral to show up, but it's maybe getting all right now. Another couple minutes of drying in the sun here, and then we'll maybe go do some mowing. I want to, whenever I get myself organized, I think an original for some reason, organized, I want to throw the drone up in the air and do some mowing. You can, you know, see the back and forth and speed her up and stuff. It'd be kind of sweet. It'd be sort of different, but today, as you can see, like, I wouldn't be going that high, but I wouldn't be far probably off it. I don't know how high those clouds are, but there's quite a bit of wind up there. I don't think I want to be throwing a drone up there, but I mean, those clouds are very moving up there, very moving. So, and there's some nice leaves coming out in the trees. Everything's starting to get a little greeny tinge to it. Really nice, really nice. Finally, some shade too. So anyways, I might just go do some mowing just before they show up here. But anyways, this is what I use for line. Now this is for my wife's trimmer, I think. Yeah, 80 thou. We have baby stuff. That's 95. Rhino Tough. It seems to work pretty good. It's got like that profile-y shape. I don't know. I don't think that really matters. So there's another different profile-y shaped stuff. And then I've got some of this stuff here, which I don't know if this is actually still stuff here. Yeah, it's got a profile of it there. I don't really think it matters what shape it is. It just still works pretty good. But 95 thou. I kind of like that stuff. Some more of that. That kid was running through a pile of string last year. Like, I mean a pile of string. Like, he would, I don't know, figure he's getting low, so he'd come back and then change it and tear off like this much out of the head still. I'm like, whoa, holy. Okay. I'll let you in on a little secret too. It's not sort of really a secret. Trick I do, which I should have done it a little bit sooner, but I haven't, is we need a pail of water. And I've sort of kind of got some water on, not sort of officially yet. Because, okay, get this, ready? Yesterday, it was really nice, really hot. That's probably why most of the trees have popped. It was 28 degrees out here yesterday. Not too much for humidity, which was nice, but it was enough that you started sweating. I did anyways, working and stuff. If I can get it maybe later, there was a bit of stuff done here. They piled all that stuff kind of right where I wanted to work on that stuff, so I had to move it all, whatever. I'll see if I can get that on the tractor. Yard of screenings, I think it was there. I shoveled all into the bucket just to move it so I didn't get too much dirt into it. I could have scooped it. I'm like, no, I don't want to get too much dirt into it. So anyways, we moved all that and moved the blocks and stuff that they delivered. I don't know why they put it right there, but they did. So right smack dab in the middle. Yes. So anyways, yeah, so anyways, it was 28 degrees. I'm getting ahead of myself. 28 degrees. Today's like supposed to be, I think, a high of 17 degrees Celsius. Sunday is supposed to be like 13. Saturday, Sunday, around the same. And Sunday evening is supposed to be a low of 0 with possible flurry action. Frickin' welcome to Canada, eh? You never know day to day. 28 one day and 0 the next. It's pretty bizarre, let me tell you. Pretty bizarre. So yes, I've got some water on here. Now, this is maybe not going to work too well. This poor tap's kind of gotten smushed down a little bit. But we need some water, and you're going to probably think this is really odd. But what you got to do is put your line into a pail of water. Now you're probably going to say, why the frick would you do that? It's plastic. What's that going to do? Well, it helps to rehydrate the line. And it also keeps the line from drying out and going more brittle. Now, depends also too how, we'll say, fresh your line is. If your line's not, you know, kind of newer sort of stuff, sort of like this time of year, if they didn't sell it from last year, it would have sat on their shelf or whatever all year, and then, you know, whatever, sits at the manufacturers for probably a year, so it's probably pretty dried out anyways. But I always found that it lasts longer when you're using it if it's been in water. So there you go. We're gonna go put her in water. So you just take your spool, put it in, float for a bit. I think that was the next newest. That's what I'm using. Doesn't really matter, but on these ones I probably won't put in now. I got enough line in there, so I'll just put these up somewhere for now. It's a bit thinner stuff from my wife's machine. I think that was crap I just picked up at Home Depot. Made in the USA. Proudly US. Sweet. I think the rest of it's probably made in China. Oh no, made in USA. Well, that's good. At least we can still make trimmer line, eh? Echo Incorporated, probably wouldn't say there, but yeah, so let her soak. See, they're sunk now. Let them soak. They'll keep themselves. It's actually, even when it's wet like that too, it's easier to wind it on your thing, I found too, so that's sort of another good thing. So anyways, we'll leave that there. Hopefully I don't run into it. Well, that's good to go for frig's sakes. And yeah, so I just got a text. I don't think it would have been him, but nope. Anyways, I don't know if you guys had noticed on the BILLSTMAXX channel, we had a video go viral, which is kind of sweet. It's an old video from, I think it was 2011, that somehow got posted on somewhere. I think it was Instagram, because there was a lot of comments coming from, who else here is from Instagram? So I'm not on Instagram, so someone else, I guess, had posted a link to it, and then holy frig, it just took off like friggin' wildfire. I think it had like 20,000 views to start. Now it's over 1.7 million. And it was a video of us here with our wood splitter crushing stuff. Crushing like pop cans, and I think I had a couple of old soup cans, still full. It was just right here, we did her. I had a whole bunch of stuff we crushed. The best was the 2-liter pop bottle when it compressed, and then boom, went off like a freaking shotgun. That was pretty awesome, actually. So if you want to watch it again, or if you haven't seen it, I'll post the link to that in the bottom if you want to go check it out. It's had a lot of freaking views, that's for sure. And a lot of comments. It's kind of a good thing that I am going through and filtering all my comments, because wowee, there's a lot of really stupid ones. Like, it surprises me why people leave comments like that, but you know, why don't you stick your head in there? Why don't you stick other things down below, we'll say, in there? Like, really? I don't need those kind of comments on there. You know, I realize there's a lot of younger audience watching my stuff, and you know what, they don't need to be exposed to that kind of crap. So I filter, you know, if they're effing this or effing that, gone. Anything stupid, you know. I'm just putting this back up so I can go do some mowing. Should be clear. And we'll just make sure this is all, put her down to float and everything just kind of goes and loses pressure, right? So we'll pull that off, pull these off for now. Good. Oh, it's almost gone. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. I had a viral video come out like that for me, you know, and for the channel. And yeah, there's been a lot of views, but like I say, a lot of really stupid comments. Oh yeah, you know, whatever. I filter. I'm not letting that stuff go on there, because that's just stupid. People don't need to be leaving comments like that. Like, holy cow. What else was there? There was something else too. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to think about it. Video went viral. Super awesome. Oh, and it's only like an 8-minute video. Okay, 8 minutes and something seconds. It's not really that long. It was probably, I can't really remember now, but I think it was a lot longer than that, but I cut a lot of, you know, the RAM going back and, you know, cut all that stuff out, right? So cut her down to about 8 minutes, but the video has made me a pile of money. Let me just tell you that right now. Holy cow. Funny comments too. Just going back to the comments thing here. Of course, most of you probably know about this hydraulic press channel guy, the guy from Finland, I think he is. He crushes stuff with, I think it's a 100-ton press. All kinds of stuff. There's getting comments on there too. Oh, this is the original hydraulic press channel. I'm like, oh, that's cool, because that guy is, I don't know what he's done. He's been partnered, I guess, with somebody else or whatever, you know, but he has got subscriptions going out of his wazoo. I haven't checked for a while, but it was only October 15th in and around there, or October 2015, I think it was, that he started his channel, and he's already got almost 1 million subscribers. Like, holy friggin' crap. So, I don't know. You know, I'm not complaining. I'm getting pretty good subscribers too, but that's amazing. And all he does is Put the camera on the press and squashes stuff. That's it. There's nothing else. That's all he does. So somehow, you know, it works for him. Whatever. Good for him. That's awesome. Super good. So, but he's definitely partnered with somebody else, and I can't remember who it was. That I guess they promote his channel quite a bit more, you know, and I'm just partnered with AdSense, Google AdSense, so I haven't bothered changing. I figured, you know, I'm pretty good here, you know, like I don't need to make hundreds of millions of dollars a year off of videos, you know, as long as it pays the bills, that's fine. That's fine by me. You know, like I say, I don't owe nothing to nobody, so you know, that's the way I like it, so I've got to keep her that way. So but anyways, I still haven't heard, speaking of, you know, partner stuff and stuff like that, I still haven't heard from the oh, where am I gonna put this, from the 100,000 subscriber reward thing. Apparently, as far as I know, it's all good, it's on its way, but probably in the next couple of 3 or 4 weeks, hopefully it's here. They said 6 to 12 weeks, I think. That was, I can't remember how long ago now. I'd have to look at the email again. But it should be here, maybe even next week, I don't know. But that'll be pretty awesome. That'll be a pretty awesome day. Opening that. Might even get teary-eyed. You never know. You never know. You never know. You might see old BILLSTMAXX ball. But anyways, I guess I better go do some mowing. Probably not going to be doing too much more today, other than that, and then funeral, and I don't know, maybe just for fun I'll see if I can get this thing squashed off of here for him, even though it's really not too good a shape. Oh. Now, speaking of threading, I was given a tool right here, and this is for reshaping threads, but the thing is, I am not sure what pitchance of thread this is. That might be it there. That's too fine. That's way too coarse. That's way too fine. Why can't they just make them all the same? That's way too fine, that one. That's way too coarse. I think maybe they're... Boy, I don't know. I never did threads and stuff in school, right? So it's so many threads, I think, per inch. That seemed to work. Straighten them up a little bit anyways. Some really bad ones over here. I don't know if I'm gonna have to probably put it in a vise. This is probably a bit hard too, so it's gonna take a lot of work. Now, how to fix the ones on the end, I friggin' don't know. That's because I don't gotta die. Let me just look. I got a pretty good set here, but I would have to officially figure out what the frick size it is. Now I think I've got another set too. This is the bigger set, which is good. But I do have another set that has a feelery gauge thing in it to tell you what size. National Fine. Oh boy, I don't know. Oh, that's too big. See, I never did thread stuff in school, so it's all kind of a, you know, to me, oh, that's too big too. Well, I might not have one. 3/4 inch National Fine. I don't know. It's got frickin' threads all hanging off of here. I better see if I can figure out what the frick that is first. I think this is the other kit here. Yes. So yes, there is these little feeler gauge thingies. Those are all coarse SAE. I don't think it would be metric. It's off a case. Case lawnmower of some sort. Wow, there's so many of them. So now I gotta try to find, that doesn't fit, so try a little bit smaller. Maybe they are a metric thread. It's not fitting too well either. I think it's coarser. That's a 24. Yeah, that's not the right side. Look at that thickness of those ones, like a bloody saw blade. Try some of these guys down here. Oh, come on. Come on, fingers. Really? What is this one? A 16. Ooh, that's looking good. See how nice that mushes together there? So we'll keep that one out. And this is the metric side. And that's confusing because they got real big, thick, coursey ones there too, right? So it's like, ooh, which one do you pick? Well, that one doesn't look good. That one doesn't look too good. So she must be an SAE because we're getting too thick here now, I think. Yeah. Too thick. Boy, I guess if you were in a pinch and you needed a saw, you could use those. These are all really fine. Look at how small some of those ones are. Little saw blades. Sorry I didn't focus too well there. Okay, so we're gonna say that is a 16. I guess, what does that mean? 16 threads per inch? That feels pretty good. Okay, so we know it's a 16. Now the trouble is, and look at the one I picked there, funny enough. A 16 3/4 inch. Pretty darn close, eh? Now the trouble is trying to get it started where it's supposed to go, because these are all really mashed up here really bad. Well, I know that's a 16 now. Now what do we got on this thing? 28, 32, 9, 10, 20, 27, 12, 16. So that's good. We'll be able to maybe straighten these out a little bit. I'm gonna have to put it in the viso, but I'm gonna have to go do some mowing first. Unfortunately, some more duty calls. Alright, I haven't heard from them, so I guess I'll try to go ahead and clean up these threads. Kind of tricky to hold this in here just for fun. Let's just clamp on this old bearing race here. She's pretty solid, I think. So, let's see here. Hopefully that'll stay there. Now, 16. I think I'm using this thing right. I was given this thing, actually. I think my father-in-law gave it to me. Pretty sure that's how you use it. Stupid thing, keep moving. Basically just trying to clean things a bit here so I can maybe get that maybe get this thing to start, and then I could chase them all the way down. Now, where are you guys locating? Whoa, way up here. No. Somewhere there. So yeah, these don't look too nice. I need to first try to just clean out the crud out of the threads. Whoops, sorry. Yeah, he's definitely had some kind of puller on her there. Probably trying to pull the other bearings off, and then this piece he couldn't probably get. That's for cleaning pipes, cleaning water pipes, copper pipes and stuff. Oh man, that's really bad there. Like I say, I don't even know if I'm using this thing right. I think so, but because it wouldn't go that way. The thread thing's going this way. So. Hang on, I gotta reposition. And probably have to reposition use. Come on, focus. Pretty mushed, eh? Ah. Now, are you still there? Yeah, good. You see how it kind of reshapes them a little bit, right? At least hopefully you can sort of see that on there. Too bad. Okay, let me grab that die. See if I can even start it yet. This will have to back this up a little bit before, I think. Boy, oh boy. He might even have mushroomed that a little bit, because I think he's definitely had a puller in there. Boy, oh boy, I don't know. She's definitely been mushed. Basically, I gotta make a new starting thread. You know what? I don't even think that's the right size of die. This must be a weird shape. It looks like 16 pitch fine threads, but I think it's a little bigger than 3/4. Boy, oh boy. Definitely crappy. That's a 3/4. Well, maybe it is 3/4. The 3/4 seems to fit on there, so I don't know. It's just not enough to confidently feeling to get it started. It looks small though. Why does it look so much smaller? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to try to thread that thing on. Just try to open them up here as best I can before maybe his nut will start on better or something. But you're definitely going to not have the same exact holding power. As we once did. Wish they invented or would have something that you could take apart and then put it on, bolt it back together, and then you could unturn it, and those would kind of reshape the threads that way too. Well, that unfortunately is not looking so good. Although it's reshaping it pretty good here, but not quite good enough to get that thing to start on the right thread. Because I don't really want to make it worse on them, but it's definitely getting better. By George, I think we might have got him. Maybe. Maybe. There's definitely some binding there though, so that's not sort of too good. Okay, this goes super easy. I think that's all I really need to do. The rest of it wasn't that bad. That should allow him to start the nut back on anyways. It's kind of sort of ripped out the ones that were mashed there, but anyways, like, I'm not going to do the whole thing because the rest of it seemed pretty good. It was just kind of on the first initial spot there that was a little mashed. Yeah, I think we'll drive on with that. Now, see if we can get this collar thingy off of here, the inner race. And I guess I'll heat her up with some torch action. Probably just put this thing on after here. We'll get this position now. And hopefully with a little bit of heat action, that might come off. Okay, let's get a torch out here. And we'll try heating her. Okay, I got my just cutting torch on. I think my heating torch would be just way too much for that. I don't really want to cook it. I want to, you know, clean it off, but I don't want to, crap. I don't want to cut her. All he had was a propane torch. So there's no way he could have got it red hot. It's already red on the bottom. Give that a shot. I need like 10 more hands. Oh goodness. Wait. Okay, I don't think she's going to get any hotter than that. Goodness. Goodness. That's on there really good. And I'm going to put another really on there because it's on there really good. Now, looking for just something I could try to give it some shock with. Really good. Boy, I thought getting her nice and red hot like that would have done her for sure, but apparently not quite yet. So I'll have to give her some more, I guess. I don't think I'm going to hurt nothing there. Ah, she's moving. Moving, yes, but that doesn't mean much yet. That means she's on there really good. Wow, we wish I had a torque stand. Ah, crap. Wow, she's on there really good. Whoop. But at least I got her sliding. Wowee. Who'd have thought, eh? That's insane. I can get her to come down. I had never seen something so freaking tight. If I can even just get it off enough, I could cut it with a cutting disc. That would work too. More heat. Actually, you know what? If I put it in a, well, not when it's hot, put it in a container of diesel fuel for, you know, like a week. That would help. Wowee. Trying to find one of my big punches or chisel or something here. I know I got a bunch, but not exactly where I'm looking for right now. Vice grips are getting hot. Well, not too sure what else to try right now. Holy. just need to get her loosened up and I think we'll be all good. Probably should be emery paper in this too here. Slide's good. Well, what else have I got for tools here? I've got, I could darn near almost get a set of pullers on that now. Maybe not quite enough yet. Not quite off enough yet. She's definitely rusty underneath of that. She's pretty warm yet too. I wanted to maybe spray some Move It on it. Which I might. While it's warm, that'll kind of help penetrate in a little bit. Good old smoky stuff. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Smells like a glorified diesel fuel. That's probably all it is. Try to get a punch somehow in here. See if it'll spread out more that way. There she goes, look at that. Hopefully this thing doesn't mash the threads here. It's coming off. Wouldn't think it will, but punch or something. Maybe this great big fella here, that'll work. Okay, now Now I might be able to get this puller on here. Now I can't remember what size that thing is, but that one. Come on, baby. This job, I almost need just a little 2-jaw puller. Yay! I think we got her. We won! Oh, that was really on there good. Well, it's still going to be pretty warm. Yep, I'm just going to leave it right there, I do believe. Well, that's that job done. Now, I think he had the hub part here, too, that he wanted this bearing pressed out of. I think he was going to replace both. That one doesn't feel bad, but while you got them apart, I guess you might as well. That one still feels really good. And it probably should be done. Now, I don't really know if I need a press for that. I should be able to just get one of my like big sockets and stuff. Well, the thing is, I can't hit it on the inside part on the outside of the bearing here because of the retainer. I guess it's a retainer for the other one here. There's a retainer on that side too, so that's not going to quite work. Well, worst comes to worst, if it doesn't come out, we'll just make her come out. Oh crap, I'm almost out of battery. Man. So we might have to finish this another day, because that might take a little bit to get out, but I'm just going to try hitting her with a socket, see if it pops. Okay, so what we need is a good sized socket, good sized hammer, and It just kind of wasn't looking too good to me here. It looked like somebody had hit it, kind of mushed down the cast a bit. The bearing's like round and then it kind of goes flat and then round again. So this may not work, I don't know. Safety doilies on just in case, because you're not really supposed to use a socket for this. There we go. Pounded, still spins. Still good. He'll be happy. Anyways, better color a day there. This battery's almost toast, so I don't know, this battery didn't last very long for some reason, but anyways, yeah, Farm Sim Saturday's up for Saturday, tomorrow, and should be hopefully all good to go. I haven't really figured out what I'm going to do Sunday yet, but World of Warships seem to go over pretty good, so I might do some more World of Warships. Trying to get a little bit more XP to get to the Tier 4. Gonna take a bit, a lot of work and stuff, so but anyways, yeah, that's it. I got 2 funerals again tomorrow, so busy day again, and I've already got one now booked for next Wednesday already. So they're just dying to get in to see me, I guess. Literally. But anyways, yeah, that's it. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Good weekend and stuff, and we'll catch you next week.